everyone, welcome to another video on my channel. I am Marshall3498. Today's vlog topic, what I'd like to talk about is another piece of riding gear that I've currently just purchased a couple weeks ago, and I've put 3 or 4 hours riding time in them so far. This is on my second time riding out with them, but this is kind of just a first impressions overview, owner's perspective view of them, if you will. The pants themselves are called, get around these guys riding bikes, pedal bikes that is. The pants themselves are Dainese D-Stormer D-Dry pants, and I will do my best to put a link in the description to more of where you can buy them on Revzilla, where I buy most of my stuff. I don't get paid for that or nothing. I just think they do a really good job of explaining everything, and their customer service is top notch. That's just my opinion. Anyways, on to the pants. The pants themselves are true 4-season pants. They come with a rain liner, and then the thermal rain / windproof liner, and then the thermal liner goes in behind that, so that way all in the wintertime riding, which is obviously not when I'm riding, it's like 80 degrees in the summertime at 9:30 in the morning already. But the pants themselves are, like I said, they have 2 liners in them, and they actually, the outside of the fabric supposedly takes a long time for the water to even impede through to where the rainproof liner would keep your skin from getting wet. The pants themselves are made out of a very abrasion resistant and very comfortable material so far, called Cordura. It's kind of one step above textile material, but not quite as good as true leather, race leathers. But you know, my riding is more commuting and touring, so to speak, not really track day kind of person. That's just not my thing. But anyways, they also have CE approved knee armor that comes standard in them, and Shin Armor that is attached to that goes about halfway down your my shin. If I was wearing true full height boots, they would kind of overlap each other a little bit, if that gives you an idea. But I wear kind of more of a mid boot myself. But the pants themselves are so comfortable, even walking around in them without the liners out. Of course, they're really light. It's a real soft material too. It kind of almost like feels to me like wearing jogging pants, as you will, pretty much for the most part, as far as how light and how comfortable and how soft the inner mesh liner that helps to wick the sweat away is against your skin. Just like, I don't know the best way I can describe it in my experience, but it just like a good set of jogging pants without being lined. But the knee armor themselves, although it's semi-rigid on the outside, from the inside it's really soft and comfortable. Like when I ride my current bike that I'm riding now, my FC6, when I kind of use my knees to grip the tank, it kind of gives me more of a padding against the tank, where I don't feel the, you know, the pure-on metal tank just pressing against my legs, and it's very comfortable in the riding position, I will say. The pants themselves, they come in just the inseam is fixed, and the waist is kind of together with that. Like, I'm wearing a size 52 personally, and that's what they come in. There's no short, tall, medium inseams. The inseams, from what, to my understanding, go up or down depending on your waist size. I myself, I'm 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 32-inch inseam, and although the knee armor is non-adjustable in the riding position where it matters most, the very top of the knee armor is barely above the top of my knees, so that's a good protection scheme to me, and I'm happy with that kind of fit with my size and my build. But they're very comfortable to ride in. I don't know how warm they will be in the winter with both liners in, but even wearing around the house just for a few minutes, trying them on, make sure I got the size right, they seem to be very warm, and the inside thermal liner It was very soft and very warm feeling. So overall happy with the product. They are a bit pricey here in the US where I've got them from Relzilla. They're like $350 and some change, which is quite expensive by a pair of pants, but I'm a firm believer in good mid-level gear is much better than the cheaper stuff. I had a pair of ADV or ADG, can't remember the last letter, riding pants before those, which were a good pant for a good beginner level. I guess they're only like $120, and they were another 4th season pant. But these definitely exceed the quality level of the other ones. Of course, the price you would think they would, but you know, I'm a firm believer what you get, what you pay for in some things. But they're very comfortable to ride in. They have a big thigh vent that unzips, and then it has mesh behind it, and then you roll that up, and that promotes airflow to I'd say mid thigh to maybe almost upper thigh as far as how big it is. Like the size of my hand, it's about the size of my hand, putting that on the vent with it open, and it flows a good amount of air to keep you cool, I think. But it's the same kind of design that, if any of y'all are familiar with that other riding pant, it's the same design as far as the vent goes of the Dainese New Drake Air riding pants, and I believe those are made out of Cordura as well. I almost got those, but I kind of just wanted one riding pant, do it all, so to speak. The closure on them is not very high. If you were wearing full height boots, you would definitely have to take your boots off to get the pants off. Like say you got to your riding destination or got back home, you definitely have to take your boots off first, but that's not a big deal. It doesn't bother me. But the only thing that's going to kind of impede on is when you go to have to put the rain liner in, but you got to take the pants off to put the rain liner in anyway, so taking your boots off too is not that big of a deal to me. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, first couple weeks riding possession impressions of them are really good, and I'm very happy with my purchase. If any of y'all are looking for a 4-season riding pant to, you know, kind of a mid-level price point almost, I would recommend these. These also do have a pant to connection zipper. However, I don't have a Dainese jacket. My Tai Chi jacket RS1 Core 1 does not, even though it has a zipper, it does not meet together. It's a different type of zipper, where the Dainese one's kind of small and mine's kind of a medium-sized zipper. But oh well, not that big of a deal. I can always buy the Dainese pair and put it on this coat or another coat in the future, the other side of the zipper. It does not, unfortunately, like some riding pants do, it doesn't come with both sides of the zipper. It just comes with the one on the pants. So not a big deal, but you know, Dainese stuff's not cheap, so one side of the zipper is probably like 30 or 40, maybe even $50. I don't know, but that's something that I'll look into in the future. That way I can have my gear zipped together, and heaven forbid if I have to use it, that way my jacket doesn't go sliding halfway at my back while I'm sliding down the asphalt. Although that never happens. Would never like see anyone hurt, especially myself. But that's about all I got for y'all. If this helps y'all in any way, I'm glad. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Also, I do thorough reviews of my other riding gear, so check out the other videos in my channel. I also do a lot of first ride stuff, rider advice, places I've been to in my area, and some scenic drone footage with my DJI Phantom 3 in my area. So on that, guys, take it easy, ride safe. We'll see you on the next one. See ya.